Hello, my Sagittarians. Welcome to Amethyst Moon Tarot. Thank you for being here today. Thank you for all of your love, your support, your shares, your likes, your comments. It really does mean a lot to me. I appreciate all the feedback, all feedback, good and bad. I want to hear from you. This is a fairly new channel, and anything is good advice as far as I'm concerned. So if you're new here, welcome to the insanity that my readings can turn into. I will try to keep my language clean. But again, if this is the first time you're here, I swear a lot. So it's just part of my normal vocabulary at this point. So hopefully you enjoy. This is your weekly reading, so please remember time is not linear. Could be for the next 7 days, 5 days, 10 days, but weekly-ish. Sorry, got distracted there. Just to give you an idea of what the universe wants for us for the next week, my Sagittarians. And this is for every Sagittarian watching. So if it doesn't feel right for you, if it doesn't speak to you, that's okay. You can ignore this message, but if you are here, if this found you, it is possible that even though the message is not for you, it is for someone in your life, and you are just meant to share it with them. So let's start with an oracle card, see what our overall feeling, our overall theme for the week is going to be. Hopefully everybody is having a wonderful day so far. We're not going to keep it, but puzzled and healing. Interesting. Okay. Let's keep going. Let's see if they come back up. Yes, so hopefully everybody's having a great day, great week. Leave me a comment. Let me know how your week is going. Let me know how your days have been going. Have you been watching the daily readings as well? Maybe there's some crossover. Interesting. Hopefully. All right. So our feeling for this week, our theme for this week is waves, emotions, worry, and fear. Okay. We're going to keep going because I've got a lot coming through with this. Sagittarians, you can be a little bit emotional, but it's more of a innocent emotion, right? It's moving ahead without realizing that maybe you're hurting someone's feelings. It is, I don't know, taking off to Cuba, let's say, not this juncture in the world, but taking off to Cuba because you just felt like being somewhere warm. And you kind of forgot to let your friends, your family, and your boss know that you were going to take off to Cuba. And when you get to the plane, you're like, oh, by the way, I won't be in for the next week. You know what I mean? We're going to get tarot to clarify this. See what we have for our current mindset for the week is the Two of Swords. So that is indecision. That is two paths, and you don't really, you can't see the positives or the negatives of either path, right? There's no information in front of you, which for my Sagittarians sometimes is not an issue. You don't really need that information in front of you sometimes. You just want to go, go, go. So let's keep going here. Our hopes and our fears is the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Our obstacles is the Page of Wands. Okay, so that's not so bad. Feel more like you're not looking at things in full. Our foundation is the Nine of Wands. Okay. So maybe this is something as recently caused you worry, caused you fear. Maybe it's recently caused you pain. And you're not too sure which way to move forward. Okay, let's keep going. I'm getting most of the message, but I want to see what else comes up. All right, so for our environment, let's see what we get. Queen of Cups. Yeah, okay. Our advice and future from the universe is the Eight of Wands and the World. Okay, and our surprise from the universe for this week is the Page of Pentacles. So we've got 2 pages, both cute little kids. I love it. All right. Yeah. Okay. So what I'm feeling currently for our mindset and what's going on in our heads is lately there might have been a focus, or actually I'm feeling lack of focus, and you're trying to find that focus because your hopes and your fears are the 10 of Pentacles. And I can't see that being a fear. That is a happy family, an enriched family life, an enriched home life. That is whether whether you are the head of a household or whether you are part of a household, whatever it may be. What I'm getting is maybe you've been feeling like not that you don't fit into the household, but that you're so different from the rest of the household, which happens a lot with my Sagittarians, right? Maybe your parents are very old school, work in an office, and you want to be a race car driver, right? Or maybe the rest of your family, all your aunts and uncles, your siblings, all that kind of stuff, they're doctors and they're lawyers and they're very traditional professions, let's say. And you have never been called to do any of that. You may not know exactly what you want to do, but you just know you don't want to be like the rest of your family if they're all doctors and lawyers, right? You don't know if you want to, you don't know if you want to be a reporter. You don't know if you want to join the circus. You don't know if you want to work at an aquarium, let's say. But you know that you don't quite fit the mold that has kind of been expected of you, right? Your obstacles are the Page of Wands. And with the 10 of Pentacles and your hopes and your fears, I'm really getting this sense of wanting to kind of go out on your own, that you don't see the world the way the majority of people around you see it, whether this is family, whether this is business, whether this is community. I'm kind of feeling more family than anything, though. It's almost like you can't tell them, I don't want to be a doctor. I don't want to be a lawyer. I don't want to do what everybody else in our family has done. If it's at work, it could be that there's everybody's very happy with the status quo, the way things are. And you are saying, hey, I found this new computer system. I've done the testing with it. I think it's going to be amazing for our team. I think it's going to be amazing for our company, our group. And you're not 100% sure of it. You've worked with it, but you've never used it in a real environment. It's always been a testing environment. And you're at that gate right now. You're at that spot where you're ready to move forward with it. You're ready to keep going with it, but you're not 100% yet, or the people around you are very less than 100% and might think we're being a little bit off our rocker this week, Sagittarians. With your foundation being the 9 of Wands, that's the wounded warrior, right? That is, no matter how many times you hear stop, or you're not going to accomplish what you want to accomplish, or all the naysaying, you still have that strength. I'm remembering a cartoon. I think it was Animaniacs. Just shows you my age right there, but it was a show. It was a silly cartoon back in the 90s, and it only lasted for a few seasons, but it was an amazing show. And there's one episode where one of the characters, they keep saying mean things to them, and every time that mean thing is being said, they react like they're getting hit in the face or kicked in the stomach or whatever. It's a cartoon. It's a Warner Brothers cartoon, so it's in the Looney Tunes family, right? They're nuts. So it feels like that, like you are that character that no one's actually hurting you, but it feels like the messages that are coming in keep kicking the crap out of you. You know what I mean? And with our overall theme being waves, being able to, Sagittarians are very good at going with the flow, right? Sometimes they don't realize their flow doesn't really flow with everybody else around them. But they're very good with just going with whatever comes up. And it feels like this time around, you might have gotten you might be feeling it a little bit more. You might not want to be going with the flow so much anymore. I'm still feeling this sense of wanting to move past where you are with your family, where you are with your company, where you are with your community. You feel like there is something more appropriate for you. And it's not like you want to go anywhere, but you want to bring in a new idea. You want to bring in a new action. You want to bring in new information to improve or change what is already there. And again, this could be if it's family, could be everybody is doctors and lawyers, and I want to be an accountant, right? But with your environment being the Queen of Cups, now this could be a person, this could just be a feeling, but the Queen of Cups is all about love. She's all about being the mom. She is, and I say she, but it's a feminine energy, right? It's all about care and love and protection. And it really feels to me like there is someone in your corner. And the surprise of it, and death underneath. Okay. And with the surprise being the Page of Pentacles, it really feels like the person that is in your corner is kind of left field for you. It is someone that will Reinvigorate? No. Will support your idea, will support what you want to do, and maybe be able to help you communicate that better, right? The swords are usually associated with communication, and I'm not seeing, there's no swords on the table, but with the surprise and the Queen of Cups, I'm very much feeling a guiding light. God, that's cheesy. But I feel like someone is there to protect you and take care of you and maybe help to make your dreams a reality, maybe help to communicate your vision and your ideas with people that you have been having difficulty communicating them with. Your future and advice from the universe is the Eight of Wands and the World. And this is the universe telling you you are on the right path. And it's time to move forward. You know, you're going to have the support you need. The support may be a bit of a shock to you of where it's coming from. But it is definitely time to let go. It's time for that cycle to end and the new cycle to begin, right? The World is the last card of the major arcana. And from there, we come back to the Fool, which is, you know, starting on a journey again. And it really feels like the universe is telling you, do this. Whatever it is that you've been working on, whatever it is, maybe that you've had to fight for a little bit, that you've had to be a bit defensive about, that you are not sure how those around you are going to react, that the universe is letting you know that that support's going to be there. And it's okay if they react oddly or if they react in a way that you are not, you know, you're hoping they don't react, they're going to react exactly like that. It's okay. It's okay because one, we can't control other people. And two, you know this is the right direction for you. You know that where your passion lies, and it could still be in its infancy, but where your passion lies is exactly what's right for you. It doesn't have to be what's right for everybody else. Maybe you want to be a writer and everybody else, you know, everybody in your family has very, very practical jobs, but you want to write novels, you want to write fantasy, you want to write fan fiction, whatever it is different, but it is amazing because this is your calling. This, whatever it is, and if it's a small passion project, then maybe this is just something that you are going to do for right now. This is going to be a wonderful side project, a side gig, maybe. And when you don't have to work a 9-to-5 job anymore, or you don't have to give the majority of your time to some other endeavor that isn't yours, this is going to turn into something that is for the rest of your life. This is going to turn into a career. This is going to turn into something that will give you that solid 10 of Pentacles foundation, right? You won't feel like you are the 9 of Wands anymore. And anything that is passionate, it does always take work. Yeah, it feels like I'm just seeing, it's the Warner Brothers and their sister Dot from Animaniacs. And I just see one of the Warner Brothers keep getting nasty words said and they're taking it as a punch to the face. I feel that once you move forward, once you get rid of the naysayers, the indecision, the anxiety that might be coming from around you, could be coming from inside your head too. That is altogether possible. We might be having a bit of a yin and yang moment in our mind. But once you move forward with this, and you will have the support to move forward with this, once you move forward with this, once you really make this, and it could just be a small step right now, but this is going to be your end game. Not like the end game. You know what I mean. Hopefully you know what I mean. Hopefully that's making sense. But this is going to be where you feel you belong. You're definitely going to have someone looking over you, helping you, guiding you, supporting you, and you may not even know that they're there. Huh. Okay, let's see what else. Is there anything else in here? No. Okay. All right, my Sagittarians. That is your message from the universe for this week. I hope this spoke to you. I hope this resonated with you. I would love to get your feedback. Let me know in the comments what it is you're working on, what it is you're passionate about, who is there to support you. If you know, I've got a feeling you don't know who it is that there's support, that you know some of them, but it definitely feels like you're getting a little bit of outside influence from an unknown entity. Let me know. I'd love your comments. I'd love your feedback. I hope you guys all have a great week. Sagittarius, I will talk to you soon and have an amazing week. Hugs and kisses.